Okay, since I got the grapes all harvested, I can put my little ladder away, but I was going to mention that I'm going to try something. Oh shoot, there's another pot. There's some more bulbs that got to be emptied out and cleaned up. And there's another one up there, just when I thought I was about done. Okay, I think I'm going to let my waterfall run this winter. I never have done that before in the 12 or 13 years, however long this pond's been here. I'm replenishing the water right now, but I've never let it run all winter. For the reason being is that in my business, sometimes I get a phone call and get on a plane, and I have to go look at a job in California or whatever. And you know, I worked all over California, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and British Columbia, and Arizona, and Texas, and so I can't leave this thing if I'm gone. If we have quite a few power surges up here, and if my pump goes down, then it'll just sit there and run and burn up the pump when the power comes back on. And depending on how long it's down, you know, it might not pick up prime, and I might freeze some pipes. So I can't just let it run. I always shut it down and drain the pipes down in the fall. But if I'm going to be here this winter, it'd be really nice to have it going. I'd like to see it with snow all over it and water running. So I'm just thinking out loud here. When I was younger, I saw people doing that. I said they were talking to themselves, but now that I'm older, I understand they're just thinking out loud. Alright, that's enough. See ya. Okay, starting to look kind of barren around here. All the hanging baskets are dumped, and there's the empty buckets, and there's the empty pots, and there's the empty spot where I had all the cannas growing, and they're all gone. And I've been washing them off over there, and I'll show you where they're at, and that'll be the end of it. Okay, I don't know anything about bulbs. You know, I should have never planted bulbs. I should have never planted anything in the spring that was going to cause me more work in the fall. I store my lawnmower out here in the greenhouse. Winter time keeps it out of the weather, but there's a whole pile of those red can of bulbs, and I'm going to spread them out here and let them dry out for a couple days, and so they don't rot, and wrap them up maybe in some newspaper and put them in a cardboard box and set them in a cool, dry place. I think that's the proper procedure, but I don't know much about them. It just seems like what a fella ought to do with them. So that's what I'm going to do. If anybody knows better than that, they can let me know. But there's my little pile of trouble there. Okay, see you later. And then there's this. Sneak up on him. Who's that? Am I disturbing you? Huh?